Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, this is the last part of Alice's adventure in Wonderland. Chapter 12, Alice Evidence. So, let's finish it. Alice jumps to the white rabbit's calls to stand. She forgets that she has grown larger and knocks over the jury stand, then scrambles to put all of the jurors back. Alice claimed to know nothing whatever about the tarts, which the king deems very important. The white rabbit corrects the king, suggesting that he in fact meant unimportant. The king agreed, muttering the words important and unimportant to himself. The king interjects with the rule 42, which states all persons more than a mile high to leave the court. Everyone turns to Alice, who denies she is a mile high and accuses the king of fabricating the rule. The king replies that the rule 42 is the oldest rule in the book, but Alice retorts that if it is the oldest rule in the book, it ought to be the first rule. The king becomes quiet for a moment before calling the verdict. The white rabbit interrupts and declares that more evidence must be present first. He presents a paper supposedly written by knave, though it's not written by the knave's handwriting. The knave refused to charge, explaining that there is no signature on the document. The king reasons that the knave must have meant mischief because he did not sign the note like an honest man would. The court seemed pleased by his reasoning, and the queen concludes that the paper proves the knave's guilt. Alice demands to read a poem on the paper. The king provides an explanation and calls for a verdict. The queen demands that the sentence become before the verdict. Alice scoffs at this proposal and criticizes the queen, who calls for Alice's beheading. Alice has grown to her full size and backs away, playing cards as they fly upon her. Alice suddenly wakes up and finds herself back on her sister's laps at the river bank. She tells her adventure to her sister, who bids her go inside for a tea. Alice traipses off, while her sister remaining by the river bank daydreaming. She envisions the character from Alice's adventure, but now that when she opens her eyes and imagine will, despite her imagine that Alice will one day grow older but retain her childlike spirit and recount her adventure to other children. That's all. Chapter 12, and so thank you so much.